Legacy, B.A. Nah, nigga, I kill these motherfucking tracks. Ha! Beast mode. Grinding Butler.
I'm on another level, so they say your boy wildin'. Ready to approach, I'm navigating as the pilot. Cause a little havoc, so I'm ready for the sirens. Out here in the open with my niggas freestyling.
Let me grab the mic like grabbing food at a grocery line. Say you know another rapper like me, boy, you know he lying. I'm a raw lyricist, believe you gotta know he shine. Don't make me go to beast mode, your flow fade away like Kobe Bryant. Take the charge, no basketball, but you gon' fall back. Barry Bonds flow, ego bigger than a ball bag. Shitting on these rappers like I don't know where to stall at. And I spit that hot shit like it's fresh up out of dog ass. I'm a beast, nigga, who you think you dealing with? I murder these rappers, I hope you know I kill them quick. Better play your cards right, cause boy, I'm about to deal them quick. My flow like the swine flu, cause I know I'ma get them sick. And niggas be talking out their lips, but I don't give a fuck about what he told. Cause if you talk about me that much, my face should freeze up, but I must be cold. And niggas can't fuck with blow. I'ma hammer lyrics, but it must be dope. Y'all rappers bite like a mosquito. Why the fuck you have to make a nigga go to beast mode?
I'm on another level, so they say your boy wildin'. Ready to approach, I'm navigating as the pilot. Cause a little havoc, so I'm ready for the sirens. Out here in the open with my niggas freestyling. On another level, on another level, so they say your boy wildin'. Cause a little havoc, but repenting you down with us. Breaking down the wall, doing cement to the bounce.
Let's go. Okay, it's B.A. About to take off like I'm D-Wade. With the heat that I pack, make a hater back. Cause I'm going in with that screw face. This real life, no movie. Gunshots turn brains to smooth days. Those talking shit, they can split the clip. AK in a whip, don't let it rip. I know you hear the choppers. Welcome to beast mode. Legacy tag me in, so now I'm jumping from the free throw. It's all time, that's what I mean. Grinding on the block, trying to stack that green. Semi-automatic with the fry nigga patty when a nigga try to go fuck with my team. Please don't be stupid. We all up over Houston, up on a hot track. Yeah, call it blow music. All we do is keep it moving steady, winning, never losing. Something like Nash, lot of my hooks all glass. So like March, I bring that madness. Keep grinding for my passion. Stay rolling like a beast, cause in this part it get Jurassic. So what the freak they talking about? We about to rock the highs. Mo City, H-time, grinding bully, signing out.
I'm on another level, so they say your boy wildin'. Ready to approach, I'm navigating as the pilot. Cause a little havoc, so I'm ready for the sirens. Out here in the open with my niggas freestyling. On another level, on another level, so they say your boy wildin'. Cause a little havoc, but repenting you down with us, breaking down the wall.
Yeah, get your bars up media, man. I appreciate y'all having me, man. Salute.
Tell these niggas. The opinions expressed on this show does not reflect the ones of the Get Your Bars Up media platform. Therefore, stay at your moist ass feelings and get your bars up, you bitch. In the words of Capology Facts Holders LTV, that is.
Yes, sir. So we are in the building. What up, world? Shagab BA for real 100. Welcome to Get Your Bars Up media. Salute. Man. Shout out to the Denver Nuggets, man. Shout out to the Denver Nuggets. These boys put on the whole season. Shout out to my brethren, Snack King Cole, as well, because he up in Denver right now, living it out, too. Hey, shout out to my brethren. He doing his thing right now. His team just won a championship. Now, what I really want to say is this season for the Nuggets, man, are we surprised that they won a championship? Are we surprised? The last 2 seasons, the Joker been putting the team on his back. He's been putting the team on his back the last 2 seasons. Am I surprised? No. Why am I not surprised? I'm not surprised because Jamal Murray was back this year. What Jamal Murray and the others did for this team this season, especially in going down the stretch of the season, going into the playoffs. And I know a lot of people are going to be like, nah, B, it's not even like that, B, because, they did this and they did that. And, they played against play-in teams and all of that stuff. Whoever they played against, they still showed up. They still showed up. People going to have to put some respect on the Joker's name now. People talking all of this crazy nonsense about, I don't know the Joker, man. The Joker, man. Since he's from another country and he's Caucasian, you feel me? I don't think we should just represent him that well like that. What? I don't know if he's gonna be I don't know if he's one of the all-time top centers in the game. Yada 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 yada. Talk all of that noise if you want to. Talk all of that noise if you want to. But one thing the Joker is that you cannot deny. He's a champion. The Joker is a champion. The numbers. What the back-to-back MVPs. Finals MVP now. What are we debating now? We're debating his place in history. We're definitely debating his place in history. Is he top 10 now? Is he a top 10 center? I believe he is now. I believe he is now. But with that being said, shout out to Denver, man. The very first championship in team history. The very first finals appearance in team history. It was just too much for Miami. And I was one of those people that was like, yeah, I want to see Jimmy Buckets and them do the unbelievable best playoff run, all of this, yada, yada, yada. But no. One thing that I do know as a basketball novice, a basketball analyst as well, is I knew that the Denver Nuggets, they just had too much, man. They roster from top to bottom is better. But we gotta talk about Jimmy Butler for a minute, man. This was to do so much to help get your team here. This was one and for people to be saying, yeah, this is a superstar. It's Jimmy's team. He's doing this. This is my team. They follow my lead. This is one of the biggest superstar meltdowns in NBA history. And nobody is talking about that now, but they should be talking about that tomorrow. Jimmy didn't show up like he was supposed to. He didn't. So every time we get into this discussion about Jimmy Butler, he's one of the greatest players ever lived. Oh, he's challenging Dwayne Wade's legacy, like a lot of you dummies out there keep saying, which is super ridiculous to me. Every time y'all say something that foolish, we got to talk about it, and I'm shutting this ish down. Jimmy Butler is not him. Is he a good player? Yes, he's a good player. Is he a great player? Nah, man. He's a great second option, and he just showed everybody that. Miami Heat, down 1 point. Down 1 point, 30 seconds left in the game. Or I'm sorry, was it 20-something seconds left in the game? Down 1 point. Jimmy, instead of going to go fish for his shot, what does Jimmy do? Jimmy goes to the paint, and instead of just pulling up in whoever's face, what does he do? He pump fakes, looks around, and turns that hoe over. And next thing you know, championship. We can talk about this one game specific. We can talk about this one game, but the whole series, Jimmy has not been him. He is not. And low key, if we go back to the Eastern Conference, now y'all see why a lot of people were saying Caleb Martin was the guy that's supposed to get that MVP. Now y'all see that, right? We can't deny it. We can't deny it. I'm not spitting opinion. I'm spitting facts right now, yo. Jimmy Butler was not him. This meltdown will go down in history. Well, BA, Miami wasn't even supposed to be there. Yeah, they probably weren't, but they were, though. They were there. They took a game. Shout out to Gabe Vincent and all of them dudes. Max Strus, Kyle Lowry, Bam Adebayo. I don't know what the Heat are gonna do with you, Bam. Had a phenomenal first half, but this is what you do. You smoke a bunch of layups. That's what you're good at. You good at smoking layups in the clutch. Your team needs you. Oh, I'm gonna do my thing in the first half, and in the second half, I'm gonna miss every fucking thing that I put up. It got so bad because Denver actually has a good defense. It got so bad throughout this whole series that when you got Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo, the two star players or supposedly star players on your team, not even looking to take their shots, and you got Jimmy throwing up prayers at the end of the game, that should let everybody know what the deal is. That should let everybody know what the deal is. I'm not trying to hear that. Don't come over here with this. Oh yeah, but they made it to the championship. Man, that shit don't mean nothing until you win it. You have to win the game. And then on top of winning the game, you have to win the chip. Nobody ever remembers second. Not in NBA Finals. People don't remember second place. People ain't gonna be like, oh, do you remember 15 years from now? People ain't gonna be like, oh, do you remember the Miami Heat from 2023? Remember they made it to the championship. They beat everybody and the run was incredible. No, scratch all of that shit out. This is gonna get lost in basketball oblivion. This shit is gonna be straight ether. It's in the clouds, y'all. It's in the clouds. But once again, do not come over here with this Jimmy Butler talk today because it's not happening today. It's not. And mark my words, the media, I know they be protecting a lot of niggas in the NBA. But guess what? Y'all gonna, this was one of the biggest meltdowns. One of the biggest meltdowns. I was tired of at least they made it. For real, I'm tired of the at least they made it angle as well. And me being so rude, salute to everybody on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter watching. We are no longer on Twitch, but shout out to my Twitch people as well. But shout out to everybody on YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. I appreciate you rocking with us today. But I'm on my little rant right now because I was on that train. I was like, man, Jimmy could do it. You could do it, Jimmy Buckets. Come on, Jimmy Buckets. Luke, salute. Slim, salute. You can do it, Jimmy Buckets. But nah, I was fucking wrong. And at least I'm real. I can keep it wrong. I mean, I can keep it real when I'm wrong. I can admit when I'm wrong. I expected them to at least win 2 games this series. At least 2 games. You made it all the way fucking here for Jimmy Butler to have a fucking meltdown. And then it got so pitiful in the game that Jimmy is out. The superstar of this team, so-called, quote unquote, is looking to pass the ball in the clutch moments. He looking for Max Strus. He's looking for Kyle Lowry. You feel me? He looking for Mike Lowry, little brother. He looking for Mike Lowry, little brother. We ain't doing this, Jimmy. We not doing this today. I told you, BA, whoever won the West would win the chip. Yeah, you feel me? Yeah, I believe that. I totally believe that. But I didn't expect the superstar to go out the way that Jimmy just did. And I'm not calling this nigga no superstar no more. He a star. I gotta remove the super from this nigga's title, his NBA title. And he represent the H. He from right outside of Houston, Texas, Tomball High School. So you know the H-Town love is there. Trying to big up niggas that doing their thing. I'm like, yeah, man, my nigga putting in that work. No, he didn't put in that work this whole series. And he barely put in work against the Boston Celtics, who came back and almost beat them niggas. Boston would have had a better series than this. Boston would have had it would have been a better series with the Boston Celtics. Mark my words. Bush shoulda, woulda, coulda, but didn't. Did not. Did not. Shout out to Slim. Jimmy is not a superstar, respectfully. He is a star for sure. I give him that. Facts. That's you spitting bars right now, Slim. You spitting bars. That's exactly what I'm saying. He let the whole city of Miami down. He let the whole city of Miami down. And like I said, you gonna have a lot of these people hating because oh my gosh, oh he's an African American player, he's black, so we're gonna do that, and we're gonna hate on the Joker. You niggas better not hate on the Joker and start giving this nigga his flowers. You better start giving Joker his flowers because, like I said prior in prior blogs, etc., prior lives, etc., when it comes to these Denver Nuggets, don't be surprised if they go back. I ain't saying they're going to win a championship, but don't be surprised if they end up being the best team in the league again for the next couple of seasons. You see this same team. Why? Because they got a squad. And hold up. We got to talk about Eric Spoelstra. All of these dudes are quick to crown Eric Spoelstra. Oh, he's an amazing coach. He's a great coach. From my understanding, he got two NBA championships. Been to the NBA finals 6 times. He's 2-6. 2-6. The 2 championships that he got. Who did he have on that roster again? I think he had a guy by the name of LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh. What? Super team era? So just because he got the 2 championships, they went to 4 finals and won 2, and he went to 2 more finals without the super team and they lost. We gonna give him his flowers. We not doing that. I'm sorry. Eric Spoelstra this was coaching at its worst. I do not know why. Shout out to Strus. Shout out to Strus, man. But Kevin Love made an impact in this series. Why wasn't he really playing? Is it because he's too old? What is it? What's going on? What's going on? Why was Duncan Robinson sitting when you needed a crucial bucket, possibly a 3 with the last 4 or 5 minutes of the game? Why? I don't understand. Horrible coaching. Horrible coaching. Shout out to the Denver Nuggets coach, though. He didn't even play his whole freaking. He didn't even play his they had weapons on the bench that they didn't even really play this series. Kept his rotation short. Kept Jokic in the middle to break up the offense. All of this stuff. But then Eric Spoelstra was what was the adjustments, man? Can somebody tell me where were the adjustments? I didn't see any. And then you run a soft ass zone with Jokic in the middle of the floor, knowing that he's the best playmaker / passer in the whole fucking NBA. The dude should have been MVP again this year. But yeah, I know Joel Embiid. Oh my gosh, we gotta give Joel Embiid a pity MVP. Jokic was the MVP this season. People, wake up. The nigga been around. The nigga has been around. I'm not trying to hear this shit about the Miami Heat, man. I'm happy for the Nuggets. I'm happy for the Nuggets. But these niggas went out really without a fucking fight. I'm upset that fucking Jimmy Butler this nigga was nonchalant. Nigga, stop promising people shit. Oh, we gonna be back again. Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna win the next game. Oh yeah. But then yo ass get in a fucking game and start shitting bricks. Stop it. Excuse my French, y'all. But I'm just ranting. I'm so glad I didn't put money on this series. I'm so glad. And you know, I had a lot of niggas hitting me up. What's up, B? I know what time it is, B. Yeah, what's up, man? Denver, hey, Denver at 6, Denver at 5, Denver in a sweep. What's up? Let's bet some money. No, nigga, I'm not betting on this fucking Miami Heat team. They're a Cinderella team. No, I'm not putting money on a professional Cinderella team. No. That's for college basketball. That's not for the fucking NBA. Come on now. But Eric Exposure, because you got exposed today. You got exposed this whole series, actually. I just feel like, Eric Exposure got to the point where he didn't know who to put in and when or where to put them in at. And shout out to everybody listening now. We'll be listening later. This is my rant. We talk hip hop, we talk sports, we talk all of that over here. We got more and more people like, who the fuck is this nigga? Because we are on Twitter right now as well. So salute to everybody tuning in. If you are on Facebook and if you are on YouTube, hit that like button. And if you're on YouTube, hit that join button. Because why? Because why? Shit. Good ass content. But with that being said, back to these damn finals, man. Queen Mo-Fi, I see you. Sorry, Queen, we not talking about hip hop or and all of that shit. I'm on my little rant right now, Queen. I'm on my rant right now, Queen. These niggas, bro. This nigga, bro. If you a fucking superstar, then act like one. If you were a superstar, then act like one. This is the problem with a lot of niggas out here right now in real life as well. Niggas be talking that shit like they something. Niggas be talking themselves up just to shit bricks and shit eggs. What the fuck is this? What are we doing? Get your fucking bars up, y'all. Kyle Lowry, salute to you. You my age out there on the court running around looking crazy. But you helped keep the team in. Kevin Love. You around my age, running around doing your shit like that, just trying to get rebounds and play defense. Salute to y'all. Salute to Team Silver. Salute to the refs, because the refs, they were fucking cheating this game. They tried to keep Miami in it, calling whack ass fouls and all of that shit that wasn't fouls. Because I'm a real one, I ain't gonna lie. Salute to the refs for trying to keep Miami in this game. But you can lead a horse to the water, but you can't make that motherfucker drink it, though. I need niggas to stand on what they say. And Jimmy Butler did not do that today. He didn't do that this whole playoffs. Bro, I got some work. Got some fucking work. I got some work. For you, Jimmy, I got some work. We got some stuff cooking up. Man. I got to get on you. I got to give you the same energy. I got to give you the same energy I gave Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown and LeBron James and all of these other niggas. Ja Morant, you got to get the same energy, sir. You have to get this same energy. And I hope that these niggas do not let you off the hook when they talk about this game for the next week until the NBA draft. The only thing that's going to save this talk, that's going to stop this talk about the worst superstar meltdown and one of the worst superstar meltdowns in NBA history, because LeBron's still number one with that. But you are number two now, sir. The only thing that's going to stop that is Wembanyama, the NBA rookie, because the draft is right around the corner. I think the draft is actually next week. But back to the Denver Nuggets. And Eric Spoelstra, I don't know fuck that. We stand on the Miami Heat. We're going to get back to you, Denver. Bam Adebayo. Bam Adebayo. You an all-star? You that guy? How many layups you going to miss? Why are you even trying to go get layups and run and jump into niggas' bodies when you keep missing that shit? And niggas is giving you 3 to 5 feet to shoot the ball. Niggas is giving you 3 to 5 feet to actually shoot a jump shot. Why haven't you improved your game? This is your 6th to 7th season, right? Come on, Bam. Oh man, I'm an all-star. I'm this, that, this, that. Bam, you need your ass traded. Bam, you need to get the fuck up out of here. I don't think they need you. They need somebody better. They need a power forward that can shoot the ball. Can bang down low, but can shoot the ball. Because it got to the point where you were just like you tried to become a playmaker, and that's not your game. That's Joker's game. You held it down in that first half. You held it down in that first half. No bullshit. Did your thing in that first half. But like I said, you became a non-factor. All you were there to do is get rebounds. If you know that the only 2 potent scorers that you're supposed to be having on your squad is you and Jimmy Butler. Jimmy, no buckets. Jimmy, no getting buckets in the finals. Where were you in the second half when your team needed you? Oh yeah, you were gone. You were out of there. You were out of there. You were scary. Put good Jokic out there. Your ass look like you keep looking like you see a ghost every time Jokic get in the paint. Can you stop him one-on-one? No, nobody can. That's why Jokic is the best player in the NBA. Because nobody can stop him. But can he stop you? Can he stop you? It looks like he did. It looks like he slowed you down, sir. Looks like he slowed you down. So Miami, you got some shit to pick up. Those are the 2 players specifically. I can't get on Caleb Martin. I can't get on Max Strus. I can't get on none of them dudes. Them dudes are freaking undrafted players who aren't even supposed to be there. That are just great role players. Niggas played their roles the best that they could. If they didn't play the roles that they played, y'all wouldn't be there, and every game would have been a fucking blowout. They did the best that they could. When role players play their part down the stretch, this is when the star and a superstar has to conjure up their human strengths. This is when superpowers are supposed to come into ranks or into reign. It didn't happen. No one told me BH spoke just like me, buddy. You know, Queen, you already know what time it is. I'm passionate about sports. Battle rap, I can talk my ish too, but sports, I'm passionate, and I just hate seeing, like, whether you're my favorite team or not. I just hate seeing shitty basketball. Shitty basketball is like a no to me because I used to actually play. I used to actually play for real, college ball, etc. So when I see dumb shit, I'm gonna address the dumb shit. Now, shout out to the others, the role players. Miami Heat. I don't know if we're ever gonna see y'all again at this moment, like within the next few years. Y'all better try to go get Damian Lillard because y'all need another motherfucking scorer that's gonna hold it down the stretch. So salute to y'all, and hopefully y'all get somebody better than Bam Adebayo. Damn, Steph Curry. See what Steph Curry did to the NBA? Steph Curry took the big man out of the NBA, and now all these motherfucking bigs want to fucking shoot half-court shots and shit. And if they can't, they don't want to go down there and get rebound. That's a whole nother subject. But anyways, once again, congratulations to the Denver Nuggets, 2023 NBA Finals champions. Jamal Murray, godsend for the team. He was a godsend for the team. What he did in this playoffs, being a sidekick this time around, because the first time around, a few years ago in the bubble, he was the guy. Like, he was the number one guy. But he tore his knee to get to this point. And for him to support Jokic the way that he did, the NBA, I'm trying to tell y'all, all y'all NBA teams, y'all niggas, hey, Denver Nuggets just put the NBA on notice. Mark my words, the Denver Nuggets that we might be seeing the start of an actual dynasty. And I had somebody creep into my creep into one of my chats a few weeks ago saying, nah, they gotta win one first. And then after they win one first, they gotta win a couple. Nigga, if you know basketball and you see what I see, you see that you see a team that's super young and can win for the next 3-4 years. You see everything that you need to see. Aaron Gordon, stud. Jokic, the Joker, stud. NBA MVP, back-to-back, should have won 3 MVPs, etc. Jamal Murray, stud. Not all of them niggas champions. And if we talk about Caldwell Pope, oh my God. Did y'all see him defensively today? Hustling. He was missing shots like a motherfucker, but he was getting back. He was getting back on defense. Hit clutch free throws. And did y'all see Doodoo Brown today too? Doodoo Brown was on one. That nigga got buckets too. Hit a layup. Offensive rebound layup. He gonna be back another year as well. We talking about, I'm not even naming everybody on their bench. DeAndre Jordan, Mr. LA Clipper, who Chris Paul let down and Blake Griffin let down season after season. This nigga got him a ring, y'all. DeAndre Jordan got him a ring, y'all. What's my guy that played for the another guy that played for the Clippers? Reggie, what's his name? Reggie, forgot his last name. But he was the point guard for the Clippers. He was starting point guard. He played with the Clippers this year. They let him go. He got him a ring now. What's the Bryant? The young big man that came from LA that LA just got rid of and just cut his contract. This nigga got him a ring now. I'm trying to tell y'all. Reggie Jackson, exactly. Reggie Jackson got him a fucking NBA title. What's up? Caldwell Pope got him a second NBA title after he got ran up out of LA because they said, oh my gosh, he's horrible. He shoots too many jump shots and he doesn't do enough for the team. And even though he helped LA win the championship in the bubble, don't forget that. No. Yeah, that's crazy. You just put it, bro. Reggie Jackson, like, I don't know if y'all not feeling me. Reggie Jackson and DeAndre Jordan got an NBA title before Chris Paul and Blake Griffin. If anybody would have told me this shit 6-7 years ago, I'd be like, get the fuck out of here. If anybody would have told me that last year, I would have been like, get the fuck out of here. What? And Chris Paul pissed that DeAndre Jordan got a ring before him, allegedly. I'm sure there is no allegedly. I know that nigga hating right now. He over there hating. Nigga had to go get Kevin Durant. Nigga had to go get Kevin Durant and still lost that hole. It got injured like he always do every year. Shout out to Chris Paul, but hey, DeAndre Jordan is an NBA champion, and you're not Chris Paul. You are definitely not Chris Paul. Reggie Jackson is an NBA champion, and you're not Chris Paul. And you're not Blake Griffin. What? Thomas Bryant got him a chip too. Whew. Got the battle rap Holy Ghost right now, y'all. I'm just kicking it. I know this is a long ass rant, but I gotta talk my shit real quick, man. I gotta talk my shit. Got me walking outside and shit, I'm looking at the sky right now like the Miami Heat sold the world with tickets. These niggas put a spell on the world. But I gotta ask everybody who is in the chat, no matter where you are, my question for you is, Where are we ranking Nikola Jokic as far as NBA player and as far as NBA center? Where are we ranking Jokic? Is the Joker now top 5 all time as far not as player? I'm not gonna say player, but as center. Is the Joker a top 5 center or is he a top 10 center? I got him at like number 6 right now. But he moving up. He was top. He was number 10. But after winning this chip, I got him number 6 right now, all time. I got Jokic number 6. He get one more ring. He definitely gonna be top 5. He get one more ring. But where do y'all got Nikola Jokic though? It doesn't matter if you black or white. Keystone says top 5. I'm tired of y'all. I'm tired of y'all people that are freaking stereotypical and on this white man can't jump type shit where you think that some white players can't play. Yes, there are some white players that got game, and Nikola Jokic is one of them. Facts. And he is one of them. Don't come over here with that, oh my gosh, he ain't better than Embiid. That's why Embiid has been on vacation for almost 2 months. I know niggas is like, oh, this nigga BA tripping. No, I'm not tripping. You tripping if you believe otherwise. Got rid of Reggie Jackson for Russell Westbrook. Reggie like salute. Facts. And if I was Russell Westbrook, I say fuck it, and I'll go over to Denver and just sit on the bench. I go over to Denver and just sit on the bench and win me a chip. Fuck with the bullshit. If everybody else can switch teams and shit too, Russell Westbrook don't even gotta be a key component to Denver's offense or anything. Just go take the league minimum, get you about 3 to 5 million, sit your ass on a bench, play when you called upon, and that's it. Go get you a ring, Westbrook. Go get you one before Chris Paul. Because guess what? Your old backup point guard, Reggie Jackson, who used to back you up back in the day, who was your backup point guard in OKC, he got him a ring before you too, sir. He said, Jokic ain't white, though. Yes, he is, bro. Jokic is white. Jokic is the white guy. He's just not American white. He's Serbian white. With game. No athleticism, but still can average a triple-double. Average a damn near 30, 14, and 11. Or 30, 14, and 10. Nigga got a 5 or 6 inch vertical leap. Still killing them boys. Why? Because he has amazing feet if you know the game. If you know the game, you'll see that. NBA, I think he might end up changing the NBA as well. I think the Joker might be changing the NBA as we speak. The same way Steph Curry changed the NBA with the shooting, I think Jokic might be bringing the big man back, but the big man back with skill. Because he ain't afraid to bang down low, and he can shoot the ball as well. And he can score on all 3 levels. And Jokic actually brings the ball down court too. He actually starts fast breaks. That is what we call a game changer. No other centers in the NBA are doing that. Not even Joel Embiid, the fake MVP this year. Stop me when I'm wrong. Stop me and tell me when I'm wrong. I'm on fucking fire tonight. I am on fucking fire tonight. All these jump shots. But yeah, once again, man, shout out to the city of Denver. Shout out to the city of Denver. Shout out to the state of Colorado, what Denver has just did for that city. As far as if we get into economics, what they've done for that city is they've just created a few more jobs. and brought millions of more dollars into that city just through the game of basketball. So shout out to them for putting on for their city. Miami, I was gonna say maybe next year, but nah, it ain't no maybe next year. Well, maybe next year if you trade and get a big man who can do what y'all need him to do, and get Damian Lillard. Good luck with that, though. Good luck with that. And I bet not see y'all nigga Chris. Y'all bet not go after Chris Paul either, Miami. Y'all better not go after Chris Paul either. That nigga my age too. Do not go after Chris Paul. If you go after Chris Paul, we are punching on you all next season. But with that being said, I'm up out of here, man. I just had to rant. I'm calm. Like I said, salute to the Denver Nuggets. I would salute to the Miami Heat, but y'all just wasted y'all wasted ratings and y'all wasted time. Boston probably should have been there instead of y'all. Boston definitely should have been there instead of y'all because it would have been a better fight. But hey, Jimmy Butler, you are a fraud, sir. You are a fraud. And what I mean by fraud is I'm not saying that you're not a good player. You're a good player, but you're just not a great one. Don't let that go over your head, Jimmy. Go get y'all a superstar, Miami. Go get y'all a superstar. And stop trying to let the fucking Jimmy Butler lead y'all to whatever, because that nigga leading y'all to the water where y'all are drowning. He's not trying to get y'all hydrated. He's trying to drown y'all. It looked kind of low key. Looked like they was trying to low key. Looked like they paid that nigga off. It low key looked like they paid that nigga off to have a shitty series, to have a shitty rest of the playoffs. Like, but anyways, man. Anyways, Boston not supposed to be there, and Jimmy is not a fraud. Daryl Sillers, yes, Jimmy is a fraud, bro. That's why that nigga didn't show up this is why this nigga hasn't showed up this whole series. That's why. Convince me. Darrell. That's what it is. It gotta be Darrell. Convince me, Darrell. Convince me. You haven't convinced me yet. You just told me he wasn't. But I gotta be convinced. I'm sorry. I've been in the culture of basketball for years. I've been in the culture for years. I see a fraud. I know a fraud when I see it. I know. He said, "Stop it." I know a fraud when I see it. And you gotta understand, when I say fraud, I'm not saying that he's a horrible player. He's just not the clutch. He's just not the clutch superstar that motherfuckers think that he is. He's not. He's a dope number two. Yeah, Denver did have a better team. Of course they did. They had a better team top to bottom. But when your superstar goes out like he did, not even trying to fight, this nigga wasn't even trying to fight, bro. We're not doing this. Man, bro. This is what I'm talking about when it comes to niggas that when we start crowning people. Damian Lillard going out shooting that hoe. I don't give a fuck if it's a bad shot or not. Kobe Bryant going out shooting that hoe. T-Mac going out shooting that hoe. All of these superstars are going out. Dwayne Wade going out, shooting that hoe, taking it to the basket. He not sitting there turning that hoe over in the clutch, looking around like, oh my gosh, who else is open? Let me pass it to my non-drafted role players to finish off the game. No. Stars do shit like that. Not superstars, though. So as a superstar, he's a fraud. As a star, he's right where he needs to be. Right where he needs to be. And until I see otherwise, that's all he will be. Got these niggas drinking his Kool-Aid. Got all of these niggas drinking his Kool-Aid. Jimmy was playing like he was there so he wouldn't get fined. I'm trying to tell you, they had to, hey, bro, either he not who we thought he was, either that or somebody paid that nigga off. That nigga got some sports bet somewhere or some shit where they was like, yo, this is Denver's first time. This is Denver's first time there, and they got a better team than y'all. But yeah, y'all got the heart and everything. But just slow down, Jimmy. Slow down, Jimmy. Don't go too crazy, Jimmy Butler. It gotta be one or the other. It gotta be one or the other. You can't convince me otherwise. And I can't wait to see these. I can't wait to see, man, where my nigga Snack King Cole at? See, shout out to Snack King Cole. He in the city of Denver right now, doing this fucking thing, kicking it and chilling amongst the Denver crowd, on vacation, flew home just because he told me, he said, BA, you know what I'm gonna do, bro? He said this right after game one. It's gonna probably be 4 or 5 games, but I'm gonna say 5 games. So since it's gonna be Nuggets in 5, if I do fly out there this upcoming next weekend, then shit, they'll have the I won't be able to make it to the parade, but I'll be there championship night with all my peoples in front of the stadium or in the stadium kicking it. So salute to him. LOL. He could have played better, but he's still a star. Yeah, exactly. That's my point. And I'm not even and Darrell, I'm not even arguing that. He's a star. Jimmy is a star. He is. But this all these niggas talking about the superstar shit though. They can miss me with that superstar shit because superstars they rise to the occasion, and even if they don't rise to the occasion, they go out swinging. He ain't go out swinging. That nigga subsided. That nigga subsided just like the fucking waves do in the ocean off the beach. That nigga subsided at work. What did Jimmy do? He ain't do a damn thing today. That guy, he ain't do a damn thing today. That nigga smoked a bunch of layups, passed up a bunch of different shots. That guy. Remember we were talking about this the other day, a couple weeks ago. You were like, you can't be dependent on niggas like Gabe Vincent. I'm not never dependent on a nigga named Mark Strucer. And that's a fact. That guy, same thing he always does, nothing. Oh, that's a bar. Talk your shit. They need a true center though. They don't. To me, you could say they need a true center, but they have center. They got size. They didn't play Kevin Love. They should have played Kevin Love more. They need a superstar, bro. Because their issue is when you play against great teams, you need somebody that's not scared down the stretch. You need somebody that like Jimmy. He has just like Adebayo. This nigga got 4 to 5 feet in front of him to pull up and shoot a jump shot. That nigga is scared to shoot it. Talking about I'm getting my other team open. He said, "Told you." That's a fact. That's a fact. You don't see me, and I have no rebuttal. Bam is 6'9". Yeah, Bam is 6'9", but Bam disappears though. And when you are starting, and Bam is supposed to be a star too. I don't think Bam is a star. I think Bam is a solid role player. But you know, he's been an all-star a few times, and oh yeah, he's a star. Bam ain't no star. Jimmy is a star. Bam is not. What they need is a superstar. Either at the point guard, they need a superstar that's going to play point guard, or a superstar that's going to be a power forward or a center. Like you said, a big man. Bam was eating though. Man, get that out of here. Bam was eating in the first half, and that nigga, and what was he second half? That nigga must have caught the itis in the second half and fell asleep. Because I didn't even notice that nigga on the floor, bro. In the second half, them niggas had an 8-point lead, I believe, going into halftime. And then on top of that, hold up, man. Bam is a serviceable center. They need a clutch player. Yeah, they need a superstar, bro. Slim, they need a superstar. That's what they're missing. Because remember, this was this same 8th seed was a number 1 seed last year. The team is down there this exact same as last season. And last season they were 1 seed. But this year they got Kevin Love, which was a big help for them, but they didn't play him enough. They didn't play him enough. Not even a clutch player. They need a baller that ain't scared to take over. Yep. They definitely need a baller that ain't scared to take over. Bam is a 4. Add a guy like Town. Ooh, see? They can add Karl Anthony Towns. But Karl Anthony Towns ain't no superstar, though. He'll help him. He'll definitely help him. But like I said, until they get somebody down the stretch that's not afraid of the moment and not thinking about, oh, I need to take high percentage shots and just go out there and will themselves to like win against like in crucial moments and important moments where that pressure gets thick. I don't care if they can go get Karl Anthony Towns and they can be right where they were this year. You right. I only seen the first. Jimmy is well. If Jimmy, so that's debatable. If Jimmy is not afraid, like, why would you say that? Like, my question for you is, why do you think Jimmy is not afraid? Because it looks like he's afraid to me. That's why he pump faked so much, and that's why he kept going to the same spot. And what superstars in the past do is they pick a spot and they rise up and shoot that thing. Especially when they got a player defending them shorter than them. He didn't. He went into the player, had 1 foot in the lane, and he's looking to pass the ball. Bab can't play anything other than center, though. He can't step out and fill the power forward. Yeah, he can't shoot. Bro, like, if you want to keep it 100, if you want to keep it 100, Bam should have been averaging 30 points this series. Why? He should have been he never looked to really shoot his jump shot when he was wide open. You got these dudes. Jokic is giving you 3 to 4 feet to shoot a jump shot, a 15-footer. You're not even looking to shoot that hole. Your ass is looking for contact. Now, I ain't gonna front. Taking it back to what Darrell said. If that was Karl Anthony Towns, barbecue chicken if you're giving him 15, if you're giving him 3 or 4 feet with no hand in his face to shoot a jump shot. That's barbecue chicken for Karl Anthony Towns. There may be somebody they do need to get. You just planted a seed. You're gonna have to talk about that. Yeah, a trade package better be on the way. A trade package better be on the way because they need help. They can bring back bring back everybody on this squad. But who would you put in that trade package? Are you putting Duncan Robinson in the trade package, or are you putting Tyler Hero? Because remember, they were missing a 20-point scorer in Tyler Hero with a broken hand. Are you throwing them in that trade? Which one are you keeping? Because you got to keep one of them. They was with a player team ball all playoffs and winning, so Jimmy stuck to that. Yeah, I mean, reminds me of my LA Lakers back in 2009 and 2010. Played team basketball down the stretch until Kobe said, all right, if Derek Fisher, you missing too many jump shots. Trevor Ariza, you missing too many jump shots. Ron Artest, you missing too many jump shots. Lamar Odom, you not stepping up. Let me go ahead and do my thing. Let me go ahead and do my thug thizzle. And that's the difference. That's the difference right there. You play team basketball, and team basketball does get you a long ways because it's all cohesive, getting you to that point. But this is why there's a such thing as, once again, a superstar, because superstars rise to the occasion. You feel me? It's like cream. Superstars are like cream. They rise, bro. They stay rising. Dan wants to play in Miami too. Yeah, they can get him. Yeah, Cat would be a good fit. Yeah, I think Cat would be amazing Cat would be amazing in Miami. He'll be an amazing fit for Miami. Matter of fact, I might fuck around and do a blog on that. I might have to do a blog on that one. Shout out to Darrell. Cause I ain't even I wasn't even thinking about that. And Cat is unhappy right now in Minnesota. He's super. Them bums there until 2026. Dunking out of there. Yeah. Dunking out of there. I know it's Kobe. Yeah, I know it's Kobe. I know it's Kobe. And Kobe is like the greatest player of all time to me. Him and MJ are like 1A, 1B to me in the game of basketball. I know it's Kobe, but it's like I'm not even talking about skill. I'm just talking about mentality and will. Skill level, nah, can't nobody fuck with Kobe on that shit. Can't nobody fuck with Kobe's skill. But mentality, you can't teach that. But it's a very few players that do have that. And that's where your superstars, that's where you need your superstars. We won't ever see that again. Yeah, we won't. Butler, Bam, and somebody else there until 2026. And all the role players that was playing good on the chopping block. That's a fact. Yeah. Everybody got to go. It's a fire sale in Miami right now. Mm-hmm. But I don't put it all on the players though. Like I said, like I was saying prior, Eric Spoelstra, this was horrible coaching. This was horrible coaching by Eric Spoelstra. Like it was sickening watching him and his substitutions, and how he was coordinating different players that didn't match, how he was playing too small at one point. And yes, you do have a smaller team, but when you got Gabe Vincent and Kyle Lowry in there at the same time, how the fuck do you expect to rebound and box out wing players? They don't need to be playing at the same time. Yeah, they both shooters, but they don't need to be playing at the same time. That's why you got you a starting point guard and a backup point guard. Play the one that's hot. I'm sorry, Darrell. Is it Daryl or Darrell? I'm sorry, I'm saying your name wrong. I'm sorry. I'm totally probably butchering your shit. But that's I'm not saying that I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm about to call you just DS. I'm about to call you DS. Shout out to DS. Eric Spoelstra is out of there. Give it a day or two. Man, Spoelstra ain't going nowhere. That's Pat Riley. Man, that's Pat Riley's son. Pat Riley love that guy. Like he loves Pat Riley, like loves him. So I don't expect for that move to be made. But you gotta coach better. And you gotta adjust. I feel like the adjustments were horrible. You went zone at the wrong time and you stayed man at the wrong time. You went man at the wrong time. And then on top of that, when Jokic goes to the bench, you have to capitalize on the lane. There's no one else in there but Aaron Gordon. And Aaron Gordon ain't no slouch, but you got a better chance at finishing at the rim opposed to continuing to shoot jump shots when Jokic is out the game. They didn't capitalize on Jokic out the game. They didn't. And they know damn where they should have. This is low-key what helped them game 2. When they won game 2. Shocked a bunch of people. And the thing that's crazy is they could have won this game tonight. They could have really won this game tonight. And I kept saying during halftime when they went up 8 points by the half, I kept saying they should be up 15, 16 points. But no. Personnel. D Wade would have cooked respectfully. Facts. D Wade ain't gonna go out like no punk. And I feel like Jimmy Butler went out like a punk. You feel me? But the thing about Jimmy Butler and a lot of these NBA players, which is something that's it's concerning, but it's not concerning to the actual players, is after they lose, they get to go back. What LeBron say back in 20
2011, what LeBron say after they lost the finals? Well, y'all can go, I don't care if we lost because, I get to go home to my big ass house and my millions of dollars and I get to enjoy and do whatever I want to do in life while a lot of y'all get to go home unhappy. And that's how niggas be thinking. I'm from Houston, so I'm not trying to go in on Jimmy. I'm not trying to go in on Jimmy, but I gotta go in on Jimmy though. Pardon the contradiction, but I gotta go in on Jimmy. The same way I go in on LeBron, the same way I go I went in on John Morant, the same way I went in on Karl Anthony Towns in the Western Conference, the same way I went in on James Harden and Joel Embiid, the same way I went in on Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. You feel me? The same way I went in on Julius Randle. Notice all the names I'm saying right now. I got to give Jimmy Butler that same energy. There is no pat on the back right now like, oh, well, you shouldn't have been here. You shouldn't have been here, but you made it. And if he would have went out punching, if he would have went out swinging, this conversation would be different. It would be different, and it would be more towards Spoelstra. But Jimmy got to get that equal. You got to get that equal. They overachieved, so people won't care for real, for real. Yeah, I know. But I hope this burns in Jimmy's spirit. I hope this burns in Jimmy's spirit, though. I need this to burn so he can come back and actually try to elevate and actually look at the fault. Well, I can't even say that, man. Shout out to Jimmy. Go enjoy your life, sir. Go enjoy your NBA life. That's what I'm gonna say. That speech by Brian was nasty work. It was nasty work, but he wasn't lying though, and that's how a lot of NBA players feel. A lot of professional players and that get paid millions of dollars feel that way. That pressure used to be crazy back in the day when they were making a lot of money, but they weren't making money like they're making today. That pressure used to be crazy back in the day. Now the pressure ain't that crazy because niggas get to go party. I still get to go to Dubai. I get to go throw a couple racks in the strip club. You feel me? Not a couple, but like 100. I can go throw 100 racks in the strip club today. Use it as a tax write-off. Nigga, it's different. Yeah, Ja's on some other ish, and they David I was about to say David Stern, but um Mr. Silver, the current NBA commissioner, said that he's going to address it after the NBA finals. So John might be missing either half of the season or most of it. Jimmy is an overachiever, though. I don't think he. Well, yeah, you could say that. You could say that story, but if you're that's still not an excuse. You talk. He was talking all of that shit. If he would have just shut the fuck up and played, I wouldn't say nothing. But no, Jimmy was talking all of that shit. We gonna win. All right, we're going guaranteed to do this. We're gonna do this and we're gonna do that. He's talking all of that shit. I ain't trying to hear that from Jimmy Butler. I can't. Shout out to G Roll Mo, but Jimmy got to get these bars though. Jimmy got to get this work too. Now they gonna give him a pass tomorrow. The next day, the media gonna give him a pass for the rest of the season. But he got to get this work. Stop talking all that shit, Jimmy. Show up, show up when your team up 5 games to, like, they've been blowing by everybody pretty much the whole playoffs. They've been blowing by really good teams because of teamwork. And then they put him right at the top and be like, we're following Jimmy. Yeah, my team follows me, wherever I go, they go. Whichever way that I lead, they follow. All of this other shit. Well, you led them niggas into the dirt. And you didn't even try to do shit until 2 minutes left in the game. That's when you tried to turn on and all of this other shit. You had 8 points until 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. 8 points. You only took 11 shots. 11 shots to that point. That ain't what superstars do. I'm taking 25 of them things. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. How many games you giving Ja if you a commissioner? I'm not gonna front, man. I'm giving that nigga 40. He missing 41 games. I'm gonna give him 41 games because he played with the commissioner. by even bullshitting and putting that fake, because they say it's a fake gun now. The commissioner lets you slide the first time, and then you go and you do that dumb shit again. Like you taunting the commissioner because you pissed off about whatever. Man, keep that shit to yourself and to your peoples and to your circle. In the NBA, you sign up. This is what they pay you a lot of money. If you choose to sign up to be a model citizen and to be a role model and to be like, I don't know if you know this, but the NBA was trying to line up Ja to be the face of the NBA. The NBA does not want Jokic to be the face of the NBA. The NBA does not want Joel Embiid to be the face of the NBA. It's two young stars that they're looking at to be the face of the NBA. One is Luca. They want Luca to be a face for the European players, and they want Ja to be a face for the NBA players because he do his little gritty little dance moves. He got his dreads. He seems like he's super cool. They trying to get the youth into it and all of that shit. And he threw that he threw that shit away. He definitely threw that shit away. Everyone knew they weren't winning. He was supposed to have got swept. Yeah, but it's not. That's the thing about it. It's not that they got. It's not that they got gentlemen swept with the 5, or they got swept. It's not even about that. It's how though. It's how that nigga headed. This nigga Jimmy Butler put his head in the fucking corner and then peeked out at the end of the game. Is like, okay, let me see if I can do something with the last 2 minutes left. I'm gonna continue to keep passing to my teammates, even though they're full of shit right now, missing all of these shots. But no. Superstars don't do that, sir. Superstars don't act like that. They don't. That's not the energy superstars are supposed to have at all. And I wish I could say more. Luca is the commercial guy. Ja is the guy for the streets, like dropping an album. Yo, you just spit some bars, Mo. Mo, you just spit some bars. That is exactly what it is, and that's exactly how they set it up. Um, but now they got to look for another face. They got to look for another face for the youth. That's for the streets and all of that. They're gonna keep Luca, but they got to look for another face that they got to try to build up because Ja is not gonna be the guy going forward. Just due to him, he want to be in the strip club throwing stacks, and I don't really get mad. I can't get too mad at Ja because when I was fucking 22 years old, I was doing dumb shit too. When I was 22, 23, and I didn't even have millions behind me. But my mind state at that age, bro, I was doing dumb shit all over the place. And if you would have gave me, if I was making $30 million or $25 million a year at that age, bro, come on, I'd be doing stupid shit too. But hey, well, his dad is over there with him, and his dad over there acting like he a homeboy instead of being a pops. His dad over there in the strip club with him. His dad, he having these parties with all of these strippers at his crib that they filming, and he over there cursing up a storm, talking crazy, talking about what he gonna do, listening to NBA YoungBoy, and his dad is right there too. Like, yeah, this is my time to shine as well. Nigga, go be a pops. That's why I say that shit about what's his name? LeVar Ball. I don't give a fuck what nobody say about him. He probably was trying to get the light and all of that shit, but he stayed on his kids though. He stayed on his kids, made sure they made it to where they needed to make it, and he made sure that they was he cut them out the bullshit. His son made the one mistake, and his son ain't made a mistake after that. They are trying to embrace the urban support because they dropped the ball with AI. Yeah. I mean, I don't even think they really dropped the ball with AI because what AI did, AI like cultural, even with all the problems he was having, he completely changed the NBA off the court. Changed the whole NBA off the court with the tattoos, brought the urban hood style in, all of that shit. The kid out of Boston might be the next face. Tatum could be the next face, but Tatum is a square though. No disrespect, no disrespect, but Tatum is too much of a square. Like he's too much of a like he doesn't like they don't look at him as cool. Like he's not considered cool to the youth, and they look at him like he's like I said a square. And there's nothing wrong with being a square. You feel me? It's like being a square is dope. Stay out of trouble, all of that shit. He don't have that spicy flair to him. He has no spice to his game. His cooking is bland. He got game though. He's a hell of a player. He actually top 5, top 10 in the NBA. Hell of a player. But his cooking is bland. His cooking is totally bland. But anyways, man, I'm talking my ass off. I was supposed to get on here for 30 minutes, talk my shit. Hold on. They didn't use AI to build the NBA. They tried to suppress him. He originally became an icon. That's a fact. I agree 100% with that. Okay, so now I see why you said they dropped the ball with AI. Yeah, they tried to suppress him, and with them trying to suppress him and him breaking out of that and gaining the following that he has and that he created from that point still to this day in the NBA, he's still his imprint is still here. Shout out to Allen Iverson, man. Shout out to Chuck, man. Shout out to Chuck. If y'all don't know, Chuck is AI. That's his nickname. Y'all don't know that. But anyways, man, we are up out of here. If this is your first time here, hit that like, subscribe button, share this thing if you can. If you're on YouTube, hit that join button, and join the family with your people. We are here, damn near 4 to 5 times a week. We on here talking our ish, battle rap, sports, everything, hip hop. We talk about a lot of different things on here. But yeah, if you are on YouTube, hit that join button, become a part of the family, be a part of the raffle. We are now at 22 subscribers. Not subscribers, I'm sorry, 22 members. We're at 16,100 subscribers. On our way to 20,000 subscribers. Hopefully we can get that within the next year or so. And we're on our way to 30 actual members. So fuck with us for the exclusive content, for the dope commentary, and we'll definitely be back. And I'm sorry I didn't have everybody. Bubba Chuck, yeah, that's a fact. Bubba Chuck. I'm sorry I didn't have everybody come up here like I would normally do. I didn't reach out to everybody to have them come up here for the commentary, but we definitely gonna talk about it. We'll be back today. We'll be back tomorrow evening, 9:30 p.m. PST for Northwest Takeover, to unpack some battle rap stuff and unpack this Denver Nuggets situation of them winning the championship. Salute to them. Shout out to the Joker, one of the greatest to ever do it. Becoming one of the greatest to ever do it. I know a lot of y'all niggas, but I know you're not. No, you're not. Not that slow, nigga. That nigga too slow. 2 MVPs, 1 NBA Finals MVP, and 1 championship ring. Period. Shout out to everybody on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Thank y'all for rocking the night, man. Shout out to everybody that's in the chat rocking the night as well. I appreciate the back and forth with y'all. Thank y'all for rocking with me this evening. Man, get your bars up and shit. Congratulations, Denver. We'll be back with another one tomorrow. Holla.
That was electric.
Yeah, I got snacks in my bag. Yeah, I got snacks in my bag. Yeah, I got snacks in my